Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Here we are today with a brand new Tesla Model Y Performance 2026 model, and in this video we will do the test drive and I will give you the feedback on how it's on the road, but also I will try to cover all the changes that they do through this video, and also in the beginning of the video I will give you some technical data and some information. To be honest, this is probably one of the most beautiful Tesla Model Y ever made, and these guys, it's one of the most efficient sporty performance electric car on the market. 16.2 kilowatt hour is the consumption WLTP, 500 up to 580 kilometer WLTP, which is really impressive for the performance that this car have. 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds. Many improvement Tesla did to this car, so there are so many things to talk about and I will try to cover in this video, but overall I have to be honest, it looks really good. The bumper front and rear have been redesigned, and those bumpers, not only that looks more sporty, but they have a lot of practicality added to them for improving the aerodynamic, improving the downforce, the drag, and also in comparison with the previous Tesla Model Y Performance, it's around 27% more aerodynamic and have a better drag. So you can see even the bumper, the lip down here, it's a little bit more extended on the lower end, so to allow the air to flow a little bit better. Here on the side you have some black glossy insertions. Also the lip here, it's a little bit extended. It comes of course with the front camera. We will talk about that, about the changes. Also air intakes here. The headlamps, adaptive headlamps, are kind of standard also from the normal version. It comes with 21-inch rims, which are kind of forged, but also they are not only made to look good, but also they add some plastic caps around here to improve the aerodynamics. So they didn't think only about good looking performance, but they think about also improving the efficiency. On the front you have like 255 35 R21, and on the rear you have 275 35 R21, 21-inch rims. They are staggered rims, so tires, that mean on the rear the tires are a little bit wider, so in order to give you a better grip. Other than that, you can see here red brake calipers for pistons, ventilated brake disc, of course, red brake caliper on the rear as well, also ventilated brake disc on the rear, and also even those tires are made special for this performance car. So yeah, pretty impressive. Not only the tires and the brakes have been changed, but also the suspension system is totally redesigned. So they use the same adaptive dampers from Tesla Model 3, which, yeah, a lot of things. New springs, new bushings, new stabilizer bar, new geometry for the suspension, and adaptive suspension made in-house by Tesla that respond in real time depending on the road condition, on the driving mode and so on. So I tested and we will talk in this video. The rear bumper also looks fantastic with some black glossy. Also, not only that it looks sporty, but it's made special to improve the aerodynamic, the downforce, and the downforce it's helped also by this carbon fiber lip up here, which looks just gorgeous. Yeah, as we go in the video I will explain you a little bit more about the car. I have the card here, by the way. Interior look gorgeous in white. I love the interior. I love those seats with side support. You have the performance badge here on both front seats. You can also extend this down part here, which is new for Tesla. Electric, which is great. Side support, ventilated, heated seats. Perfectly sporty seats. They hold you really well. Aluminum pedals, of course, inside. The panoramic glass roof also improved, as you probably know, on the new version. And now on the performance version you have this carbon fiber mat here and here, which is, it looks great. It looks really different. When you close the door you can definitely feel the quality. The sound insulation have been improved, double glass everywhere, so that helped a lot. I will leave my phone here. You have wireless charging on both places here, which is fantastic. The screen is new. It's the best screen out there from Model 3 or Y. It has a 16-inch screen with 80% more pixels, so it's better resolution, better clarity, and it's also super responsive. Now, lovely interior. I really like this carbon fiber. Now, as we go in the video, I will try to give you more and more information because there are so many things to talk about this car. Also, it comes with more driving modes. So if you go to driving mode, dynamics, they call it now, you have chill, standard, insane. Insane, it's a new one. The other versions have only 2. Go to learn. You can also launch. We will try in this video to launch 0 to 100 a little bit later. Deceleration, so this is also something new. Recuperation of the energy, standard, a little bit stronger. Reduce, a little bit less stronger. Then you have ride and handlings. So we have here standard or sport. What that's supposed to mean? That's supposed to mean that when you are in standard, it's kind of a normal mode. It's adjusting. You can see right here, wide range of driving style and road to provide a balanced ride that it's fluid yet well controlled. So it kind of balance in real time because you have adaptive suspension in real time. So depending on the road, depending how you're driving, depending on the speed and curves, it will adjust to give you also good comfort and also well balanced stability. And if you put it in sport, of course, sport provide a firmer, more controlled ride and increases driver engagement and connection to the road. So it's, yeah, we will try both. So we will start with standard, of course, and of course we will leave it on insane all the time, but we will change those settings. If you press the brake, you have to press the brake to start the system, and then you can also change the traction control mode. So you have here 3 modes: slippery surface, off-road assistant, or auto. So that means you can kind of semi disengage traction control or off-road assist, traction control turn off. So depend how you want it. I will leave it on auto. I don't wanna, I don't wanna play with it on the public roads. And then steering, feeling, light, standard, heavy. Then you have stability assist again here, which is kind of also on the normal roads, not so fun to use it. But keep in mind that this one here for the normal, you full stability control, designed for daily driving. But if you go to reduce, minimize stability control intervention, designed for dynamic drive. If you want to drive dynamic, put it on reduce. But keep in mind, you still have some kind of, the car still have some kind of control, stability assist, but it let you push it a little bit farther. So still it keeps retain some control. So it's great that you have those kind of levels of change, and that's fantastic. Anyway, we have 42% battery, 201 kilometers, climatic system on level 1, like this, low, and let's drive it. And as we go, 460 horsepower, by the way, 2 electric motors. Also, the cool part is that the electric motor, it's new, it's the same electric motor from Tesla. I mean the powertrains from Tesla Model 3. It's the 4DU, which is really good because it's improving a lot the efficiency and the power. And battery also, it has new cells, much more dense, much more light. And there are so many improved to this car. The hardware, the software, everything have been redesigned in order to give you fantastic performance. And to be honest, guys, I have to be honest with you, I have to tell you, in the beginning when I take the car, I was expect to be quite stiffer. So I drive it yesterday a little bit, and I was expecting, man, this should be, it's a sporty 21-inch rim, should be super stiffer, should be. But the fact that they bring this adaptive suspension here, surprisingly, as long as you drive in normal mode, man, it's crazy how good the suspension and how soft they are over the bumps, and the springs, the bushings, and also the stabilizer bars was changed, and you definitely feel pretty comfortable, and that's so surprisingly, at least over small bumps to medium, it's so comfortable. When you go over big bumps, then you feel a little bit stiffer. That the car, of course, is normally geometry, and the way it's set up is to be sporty, so it's a little bit stiffer. But look at this, this is insane. Look at this. I'm freaking impressed over those huge bumps, how good the car is managed to handle. It's so comfortable. I think this is the best Tesla Model Y ever made. And I test the normal version, and I feel like this version, this performance, I feel like it's even better in terms of suspension than the normal version, and it's quite more comfy, and maybe because of those adaptive suspension and new geometry. And I'm so impressed how they managed to somehow they keep this amazing control and stability, but in the same time you have also good comfort. So I'm impressed. So great job, Tesla, for this car. So this might be probably start to be finally almost a perfect SUV in this class when it comes to performance SUV. And man, I don't know if you can get someone else in this price range. Of course, it's 62,000 euro. It's not so cheap in most of the countries around there. In Switzerland it's 62,000 francs, and in United States different prices, but around there. And it's not cheap, but I don't know which kind of SUV with those kind of performance you can get in this price range. And it's also very efficient. I mean, you can make, WLTP 580 kilometer in real time, maybe you do 400, 450. It's still incredible, right? And if you put it in normal driving mode, you can get also good consumption. And another thing why I'm so impressed is because the car have 21-inch rims, guys. 21-inch rims and this type of comfort. I'm crazy impressed. I'm really curious to see those adaptive suspensions on the normal version with 19-inch rims. Man, that would be wow, that would be incredible. I mean, yeah, anyway, I'm speechless regarding this car. And even if you want to have this type of suspension geometry and performance, you can also get the smaller rims. I think you can manage to fit them somehow, so you can get even better comfort if you want that. But I think you don't need more than what this car offers in terms of comfort. And yeah, I talk a lot about suspension. As I said, also the battery and the cells of the battery have been changed. There is more dense and lighter, or the same weight, but more dense, more energy hold inside, which is fantastic. The steering feeling, it's great. It's still direct, and you have a great control. The brake pedal feel great. Just the brake pedal, the same as on the normal version. At some point, really quick. You feel like it become a little bit stronger. I know they changed the braking system from the previous version, and they link it to the electric system. So now it's braking more electric and no more physical. So it doesn't have direct contact. But I don't know why the pedal, it feels strong really quick. So you press 1 centimeter and then become a little bit stronger. So yeah, maybe I'm not used, maybe I need a little bit more time, but yeah, braking power is fantastic. I'm just talking about the pedal, not about the brakes in general, because the brakes are really fine and you can stop the car really quick. Otherwise, you have the same technology, the same adaptive cruise control, all that standard stuff, and the hardware for the latest hardware on the car. This screen has smaller bezels, so you don't have this margin so big, you know. Edges, they are so small, and 16 a little bit bigger. It's great. The screen, nothing to say about that. Everything is changing very easy. The speed limit warning, you can deactivate it so easy by touching this screen. You still have the map and everything, and the cameras. Of course, you have front camera, you have rear camera, side cameras, which are fantastic. You can activate from here. It comes with stalk, of course. And yeah, I don't know, the seats are great, by the way. Talking about the seats, you have the side support, they are ventilated, they are heated, you have a great comfort, and the seating position, it's super nice. Yeah, nothing to say. Sound insulation, it's great, not too much noise from outside. To be honest, I wouldn't complain about the sound from outside. It's really good. And yeah, and I like also this carbon fiber mat because it doesn't reflect the light, kind of absorb the light from the sun, so you have fantastic view. And yeah, of course you can turn on the ambient light if you want in the daytime, but yeah, I don't think it make any sense. Perfect position here, armrest, steering wheel, it's great, it's small, it's nice, it's compact. I love it. Now we will go on the highway. We tried some 0 to 100 to check also some curvy road, lovely visibility, and the car, it's so responsive. And to be honest, yesterday, look at this, I tried some acceleration, it pushed you back really hard, and yesterday almost make me sick. It's so quick that it's insane, and also it's much better linked together. If the previous Model Y was like, I don't know, you feel like it's the body and then you feel like it's the powertrain with the battery and the suspension part, and you don't feel like there is one together. You feel a little bit like a boat. But now here it feels so compact, the car, it's like just one. It's so good. They made such a good job. Everything is set up almost, I would say almost perfectly. I don't know if I have something to say negative about the car. It's just the brake pedal to be a little bit maybe softer and different feeling, but other than that, it's just gorgeous. Now here you just press this button, you can activate the autopilot, and then the car will do the job for you. It's simple as that, and I noticed that it works great. Plus it has another front camera, this car, that also help the autopilot system. I'll take control here because it's this truck, so I'm not trusting around the truck, but because you have the car have the front camera, it has also a better view, better visibility, right? So it sees also in front down a little bit better, so you can see the lanes better. So I noticed that worked just incredible well. You can also choose the distance, front, back from here. Very simple. You go a little bit closer, you go a little bit farther away, depend how you want, how much distance you want to have from the car in front. And the car is doing just lovely, really fine. It has blind spot right there in the corner. You can see the red light. Good view also in the mirrors. The mirrors cap are also in black glossy, like some elements on the front and rear bumper, which have been improved for the performance. I don't know, I kind of miss my Tesla Model Y driving this one, but it's so much better, this new model. So definitely so many things have been improved to the car, even from the normal Model Y, the new one, have been improved on this performance. So I can say it's in terms of performance, it's a totally different car. So that's why probably also this big difference in price. And by the way, the car can change the lanes if you have the hands on the steering wheel automatically. Look at this, and it's doing just perfect. So I tried also a little bit earlier and it's doing so good. It's doing just fantastic. We will try some accelerations as well a little bit later. You can also deactivate it from here, from this button if you want, but I want to change the lanes one more time, so I want to show you when those cars will pass along. So I think I kind of cover everything. So we talk about suspension, we talk about the battery, which have been improved, we talk about the rims and the interior. I don't know what else is new on the car. I hope I'm not forgetting something. But yeah, the most impressive thing is not only the acceleration, which is just insane on straight line. So the acceleration on straight line is crazy. For an SUV, it feels so compact, so good, so well built together, is just incredible. But also, guys, it's like in curves, it sits so well. The handlings are so good. And also I think the seats, side support help as well a lot to hold you incredible well. We can also drive probably a little bit more, so we can go on the highway to drive a little bit faster. So we can talk a little bit about the sound insulation. What I was impressed is that the sound insulation, it's very good. Of course, because you have those tires which are a little bit bigger, 21-inch rims, you hear a little bit of noise from the tires, But here, when it comes to the sound insulation from above, it's really good. Look at this, accelerating at 100 and it pushes you back. Of course, I have a speed limit because it's a demo car, but man, it's so quick, man. Look at this, 140. You barely hear noise from outside, and even from the tires. When the asphalt and the road is good quality, you don't hear too much noise, and I'm so impressed how smooth the air is floating around the car and how quick it is. Even now at 125, look at this, press the acceleration, push you back in the seats in such a quick way. So it's really quick. At no matter which speed you're driving, it gives you the power instantaneously. And we will try, of course, also some 0 to 100 soon, but first I just want to take you on the highway a little bit to see exactly how you barely hear wind, and also you barely hear noise from the tires. And I tell you, as long as the highway, the road in general, it's good quality, you basically don't hear too much noise. So really great car, really great setup. But the most impressive thing for me on this car was the suspension and the way they set up the suspension. The speed, I know what Tesla is capable of doing when it comes to acceleration, speed, stuff like that. But when it comes to suspension, I know there was place to improve. I knew that, and now that I see that they definitely improve it. What are you doing, my friend? Look at this, it's just so quick when you need the power. In terms of suspension, I knew it's more place to improve, and now I definitely think they really do a great job. So if the money is not a problem for you and you really want to buy a Tesla Model Y, I think this Model Y performance will make a lot of sense, because you can drive also comfortable, have those adaptive suspension that knows when you want to drive slowly, you put it in standard mode and you're driving slowly. And also the cool part is that when you want to drive faster and dynamic, you have that power. And you have also the look. Let's don't forget that the car look super nice, super unique, super aggressive. So they managed to make also an electric car look good through the bumpers and through those nice looking. And also look at this, in this curve with 80-90 km per hour, you barely feel you're taking the curve. It's really good. Now we can basically try some acceleration. The brakes are also great. You press the brake, accelerate, release the acceleration, and launch. Oh my goodness. And 100. Crazy quick. It's just insane, man. It pushes you back in the seat and you feel like your stomach is going up. So I don't think someone will need more power than this car offer you. Really, I don't know if you really need more power than this. I think it's just great. And also the charging power and all other performance are basically the same. Look at this in the curves. It sits so good. And by the way, the geometry and the suspension in the front have been improved to take all the imperfections from the road, and on the rear have been stiffness a little bit that area, so can give you a good control. But yeah, lovely car. Go back now. I don't know, you sit so good, you have such a good position of driving, you have such a good visibility here. on everything on the right side. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of miss those cars. Maybe I will go back to Model Y. I still think Model Y is probably the best SUV on the market because you have huge amount of space, fantastic performance. Now it's much better built. Finally we have a better suspension and not so harsh and stiff like before. Yeah, I definitely think it's almost perfect. It's like battery smooth, the car. And also when you accelerate, look at this. I don't even know that I'm driving so fast. I mean, you drive fast and you feel like you're driving slow. This tells you a lot about a premium, good quality made car. So when you're driving fast and you feel like you're driving slow, that means they did a fantastic job with the car. Even now, 138, and you barely hear. Yeah, you hear, of course, now 140, you hear some noise from outside. But nothing serious, nothing crazy. I'm so impressed. A little bit earlier I heard some noise from the tires in that area where the road is not so good quality, but now here where the asphalt is better, I don't hear any more noise from the tires from the lower end, but I hear some noise from up here. Maybe it's a little bit windy from this side, but it's really good. Yeah, I think it's a little bit windy because I can hear. And it's so comfy now. When you go here, it's like adapt to this area and it gives you a little bit better comfy. Look. Of course, it feels a little bit stiffer when you go over those. But it's stiffer in a intentional way, not stiffer because it's not good quality, the suspension. And right now we are in sport mode, because if we switch back to, for example, to chill mode, for example, or yeah, then the suspension and adaptive suspension will adapt as well to the mode that you choose to drive. This lane because these guys wanna pass, and I go back. It's so easy, everything. It's, I don't know, you see Tesla doesn't have buttons practically, just here on the steering wheel, those wheels, but I feel like it's so ergonomic. I feel like I have everything here. I need cameras, I press the camera. I need wipers, I need the light, I have here. A turning signal, of course, they bring it back, which was discomfort. Now it's back, but otherwise I feel like I have everything around me. So I don't know, climatic system, it's here, easy to reach, easy to change different settings. It's just perfect. The way it is, it's perfect. I don't feel like I need something different. Some different settings. And even if you want to cross pass this car, for example, you can do it just like that, so quick and easy. Look at this. It's super smooth, super easy. totally. I definitely love this car. I think they did a phenomenal job with it. Definitely the best Tesla Model Y ever made, for sure. And definitely probably the best, still the best car in class. I don't think it's other car in this price range that can beat this Model Y. I don't know, really, it's really hard now. There are a lot of other good, great cars, but I don't know, it's really hard to beat this one. I mean, taking all the things into consideration, from the space to everything, it's hard. It's hard to beat it. Even if you buy the Model Y in the standard, in the most cheap version, it's still an amazing car. It's still a fantastic car. We go a little bit here driving in the city, and we can also switch the driving modes. Let's go to chill mode. And oh, the ride and handlings was on standard, so I didn't put it on sporty. I tried a little bit earlier on sporty, and yeah, definitely super engaging, and yeah, it's even more stiffer. It gives you even a better control and feeling to the road. Turning circle is basically the same. And now, going over those speed bumps, you feel here how the body, it's stiffer, and how the suspension are set up stiffer in general. So you feel like the whole body goes together, so it's not like two different parts like you feel on the previous version. So I tell you, from this version, between this and the previous version, it is definitely kind of a big difference. I'm not saying that the previous version is not a good version, it's not a good car, it's a really good car, but I'm telling you that the improvement that they bring to this new one, it's really quite big. And yeah, now this new model, it's quite complete, and overall it's hard to beat. Now I drive a little bit sporty, and you can see already I have 34% battery. That means 165 kilometers. Still fine, still enough. But when you push it harder, you use also more energy. So consumption, it's 183.3. I mean, it's 18.3 kilowatt hour, which is great. The way I drive with the acceleration, with the launch control that we do, it's really good. Someone's calling me. Anyway, visibility is fine. It's super fine around the car. And you know what, guys? This car, this Model Y performance beat a lot of supercars. I don't want to give names, to be honest, it's not nice, but trust me, it beat a lot of supercars that cost 200, 300,000, even more. So yeah, when it comes to performance and supercars, not SUV supercars, I'm talking about supercars. And we have to go also on the left side here. Yeah, but otherwise easy to go around. You have a taller driving. This is what I love about Model Y, because you sit quite high and you have such a good visibility around the car. Amazing visibility around the car. these guys maybe don't know how to drive in the roundabout, so I have to pay attention in the roundabouts, because most of the people, not most, but many people in here, they don't know how to drive in roundabouts, so I have to pay attention, even if I can still, I don't have to turn the signal, but I do it just for the others. Yeah, amazing car, guys. Nothing to say, nothing to complain. I love it, to be honest. I think it's an amazing car. 34% battery. Should I go to charge it or not? I don't know what to do. The charging speed, you probably know, it's basically kind of the same, not huge difference, even if it's a little bit better, it's still not a huge difference between this and the normal version. And I'm not talking about the entry level, I'm talking about the normal, like the long range all-wheel drive version. But yeah, in general, good consumption. Climatic system was on. I drive the way I drive, you already saw that, so I would say probably it's really good consumption, and the numbers are top. So 18.1, 18 kilowatt hour for the way I drive. It's good, it's really good. Plus I want to show you something. Going around in the parking lot just like that, and you're looking here and you choose one parking lot where you want to park. So I say here, start, and then you don't do nothing, you don't press anything, you just, the car do the job for you. Look at this, it's just parking. Go in reverse, find the parking place, parking lot, and it's just parking. Look at this, and it's doing the job just lovely, and it's doing perfectly. I mean, it's parking so good. Now it has also front camera, which help him the system, and it's even better. 18.1 watt-hour per kilometer, 28 minutes, 31 kilometers. It's just insane. The car is just gorgeous, guys. I think this is the best Model Y ever made. It's definitely a big improvement. The suspension was impressive for me. I was expect to be more stiffer and harsh, but the fact that they are adaptive, they give you also this good comfort. So great job, Tesla. Finally, I love it. I definitely love the Model Y. Yeah, before I like it also, but now I feel like it's almost a complete final car. The only thing is the pedal. I don't understand why it's like 1 centimeter, and then when you try to push it harder, it's, I don't know how to explain it. You press it and then at some point it's a little bit harder. Not the brakes are fantastic, but just the pedal. Somehow they, if you know what they did there, tell me, and if you know why it's like that, you can write me in the comment. I'm really curious. You can get used with it, but it's a little bit different than before, or from the other models, from the Model 3 for example. I know it's linked directly, it's not linked directly, and it's electric somehow. They change and they improve this in order to give you a better efficiency when you're braking and regenerate. But yeah, I don't know if there was another way to make it a little bit more softer, if that makes sense. Anyway, not too much soft, but a little bit softer somehow, because I feel like when I press the brake hard, fast, it's a little bit stronger. Maybe it should be like that. Anyway, that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have questions, ask me down below. I will answer you with pleasure. If you want to buy a Tesla, no matter which model, you can use my referral link, referral code. I will leave it on the screen, also in the description. And if you need help, don't hesitate to ask me. I will be happy to answer you guys. Fantastic car. If you have the money, just go for it. You won't regret it for sure. And yeah, stay close, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.